Let's look at verse 3. For if anyone thinks he is something, when he is nothing, he deceives himself. I'm more guilty of what Paul is saying in verse 3 than anybody else in this room, I bet. As I said earlier, I would be content to be all by myself, surrounded by a pile of theology books. However, there lies the problem. What I did for the longest time, it's one of my greatest weaknesses. I did not want people to see me struggle in life, ever. I did not want anyone to see when I failed, when I wasn't riding on the high horse. I didn't want to trip up. I didn't want other believers to see what I truly am. A sinner. Just like everybody else. Just like every other believer has to go through struggles, has to go through trials. I didn't want people to see that. I wanted to be super Christian, right? I wanted people to think that Jordan is such a godly person. Jordan is just so faithful. He puts all his trust in Jesus. Look, I came to faith in Jesus when I was 9 years old. I don't have some cool, riveting testimony about how I overcame a terrible life and I drastically became just this saint overnight. No. Instead, I did all my dumb, selfish, and prideful sins, all those that I committed. I did it while I knew Jesus. And he's standing there going, "What are you doing, son? Get it together." I'm the epitome of verses 1 and 3 today. Guess what? I make mistakes, and I still do. I know who Christ is. I follow him. And I desire to be more like him every single day. However, I'm human. We all are. And like verse 3 here says, I didn't want anyone to know that I was just a regular human, a regular sinner. Like I said, I wanted to be a super Christian. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's just Jordan screwing up again. If we think that we're something by ourselves, if we put us in front of Jesus, we're deceiving ourselves. When we think we're something when we're actually nothing, it's him that does all the difference. It's the Holy Spirit that does all the leading. He just so happened to have a rope tied around my waist going, "Come on, let's go, let's go."